We are all individuals who are currently navigating the huge ocean that is life. Success, accomplishments, and prosperity are far-off lands that we work hard to reach through our efforts. How, then, are we going to navigate this ocean? What are the steps that we need to take in order to enter the land of milk and honey? Within each one of us is the answer. The captain of our ship is also one of us. Therefore, we are more than just the crew members. We are in possession of the ability to alter our route, to determine our path, and to maintain control over our fate. Take a tour of today's video through the life-changing experiences of the renowned Jim Rohn, a pioneer in the field of personal development and a mentor to people looking to forge a successful and meaningful life. Jim Rohn is regarded as a master of success philosophy and motivation. His remarkable biography shows how he rose from modest beginnings to become a self-improvement expert. Rohn's story shows how intentional life and self-improvement may lead to financial success. Come explore Jim Rohn's experience to learn the teachings and values that inspired millions to pursue success, purpose, and wealth. Changing the paradigm, putting profits ahead of wages. The majority of us have been raised with the notion that the most effective method to ensure our future is to achieve financial stability by doing a regular job and earning pay. The generation of profits, on the other hand, is the true key to the production of wealth. Our investments, our creative ability, and our willingness to take risks all contribute to the profits that we produce. In contrast to wages, which do not change over time, they have the potential to increase in number and size. Profits make you a fortune, which is superfine, and you can live both fine and superfine. The paradigm shift from salaries to profits has the potential to completely transform your outlook on life. Although it is not something that is taught in schools or universities, it is a notion that makes it worthwhile to understand and put into practice. Establishing a course, the benefits of working part-time. Starting a business or pursuing a venture that will be profitable does not necessarily require you to quit your employment. To begin, it is a good idea to continue working full-time while also working part-time on your fortune. This is a sensible method to get started. It is possible to gradually begin generating earnings from your new enterprise if you devote 10 to 15 hours each week to it. I work full-time at my job and part-time on my fortune because making money leads to wealth. It's like putting the sails in the appropriate direction by setting the sails. Although you might not arrive at your destination right away, you will undoubtedly begin making progress in that direction. How to create wealth? Through part-time work. The magic of part-time work. There is an additional benefit to working on your venture on a part-time basis. This presents you with the chance to acquire knowledge and develop your skills without jeopardizing your financial security. With the acquisition of additional skills and information, you will be able to steadily improve your level of devotion to your endeavor. Your wealth will soon be worth as much to you when you work on it part-time as when you work at your job full-time. It is commonly referred to as the magic of part-time. As you embark on this journey of transformation, you will discover that your part-time venture has the potential to generate income that is comparable to or even greater than that of your full-time work. Learning is crucial to your personal empowerment and development. The process of learning things on a consistent basis is one of the most important components of the process of creating wealth. It is not the circumstances that determine our fate, but rather the acts that we take each day. No matter what occurs, it does not determine what will take place in your life. The way you respond to the events that occur in your life is what ultimately determines the path that your life will take. It is necessary for us to acquire the skills essential to steer our sails in the appropriate direction, to maneuver through the winds of change, and to triumph over the storms of difficulty. In order to achieve success, it is necessary to acquire new talents, rectify errors made in the past, and make preparations for the future. Your future is in your hands, and the power of change is in your hands. You do not have a predetermined future yet. Rather than being a law, it is a chance, a possibility that you can take by gaining knowledge and adopting new behaviors. You can make big changes to any 2 or 5 years that you want to compare to the last 5, if you want to. Everything may change if you want it to, including your money, your health, and the relationships you have among people. Is there something in your life that you want to change? The first stage is to recognize the need for change, and then the next step is to take the required actions to put that change into effect. Are you ready to take that step and transform your life? Please share your experiences below if you're comfortable. What areas of your life need improvement? Your career, relationships, health, or something else? Your tale may inspire others in similar situations. Let's have a constructive talk about our struggles and goals. Sharing your journey may inspire someone else to change. I'm excited for your story. A guide to achieving success through the law of averages. Most of the time, the success of any activity is determined by the numbers. According to a theory that is commonly referred to as the law of average, if you perform a certain action frequently enough, a ratio will eventually emerge. A ratio will show up if you do something enough. This is a powerful idea that has the potential to assist you in achieving success in your project. Perseverance and consistency are the keys to accomplishing goals. Even if the results do not appear right away, it is important to keep going and not give up. The best way to learn is to learn to embrace failure. It is not the end, but rather a stepping stone on the path to success that failure is. Every setback teaches us something that is really significant. You learn more when you lose than when you win. Accept and learn from your mistakes. Gain insight from them, and then put that information to use to enhance both your strategies and your actions. The rule of life is referred to as the law of sowing and reaping. The idea of sowing and reaping is yet another powerful notion that can serve as a guide for you on your journey toward growing wealth. Understanding the process of investing your time, effort, and resources now in order to reap benefits in the future is one of the most important aspects of this. The law of sowing and reaping is something I learned in network marketing. In the same way that a farmer plants seeds and waits patiently for the crops to be harvested, you will need to make investments in your business and then wait for it to generate profits. The thorns of life, facing and overcoming obstacles. Not everything in life goes according to plan. There are going to be obstacles and failures, the thorns that are going to potentially prick and injure you. However, keep in mind that these are only a portion of the journey and not the end of it. The thorns will get some, and it's not your fault. The way in which you navigate these obstacles will determine the path that leads to your achievement. There are 2 options available to you. Either you can allow them to discourage you, or you may learn from them and move forward with more drive. Perseverance is the key to success. Keep stitching. Being persistent is essential to achieving success in any endeavor. Proceed to sow the seeds of your efforts and the hard work you have put in. There is a possibility that some will fall on stony ground and some will be consumed by birds. But there is no doubt that others will fall on fertile ground and thrive. The sower keeps planting the seed, telling the story, and inviting people. This is a game that requires patience and perseverance. Your chances of having a successful harvest are increased proportionately by the number of seeds that you plant. The closing statement. You are capable of doing amazing things. The opportunities in life are abundant. You have the ability to accomplish extraordinary things, regardless of the circumstances in which you find yourself. People can always do amazing things, no matter what. It is sufficient to have a change in perspective, a willingness to learn, and the determination to continue moving forward in order to accomplish this. In order to set sail toward a future filled with wealth and prosperity, you need to embrace the skill of living a lucrative life. If you're still with me, kindly accept my gratitude. Please consider liking and subscribing to our channel if you so choose. You are also welcome to submit your own stories in the comments section below. Your stories and opinions will not only benefit our community, but they may also serve as an inspiration to others who view this film. I hope your journey is fantastic and that you have a wonderful day. I'm thankful.